Hey guys, welcome to another lesson. Today we'll be talking about a kingdom under the classification of living things, which is kingdom Plantae. It's a kingdom that the organisms under this kingdom we are very familiar with them. They are things we see every day. We see plants every day. So I want to talk about the plants. Now, this kingdom includes organisms that ranges in size from tiny mosses to giant trees. So organisms that are as tiny as mosses and organisms that are as big and tall as trees can be classified under this kingdom. Now, despite this enormous variation, all plants are both multicellular and eukaryotic, which means they have multiple cells, several cells in them, and they are eukaryotic, which means they have defined nucleus. Now, the characteristics of the kingdom Plantae or the plants. One is that they are multicellular and non-motile. They are multicellular, non-motile organisms, which means they have multiple cells and they cannot move from one place to another. Another one is that they are bounded by rigid cellulose cell walls, which is external to the cell membrane. They have cell walls that enclose the old cells, and these cell walls are made up of cellulose. Another characteristic of the kingdom Plantae or the plants is that they contain chlorophyll, and what this chlorophyll does is that it enables them to manufacture their own food by a process called photosynthesis. And photosynthesis is the process by which green plants manufacture their own food in the presence of sunlight. Another characteristic of these organisms, the plants, is that most plants store carbohydrates as starch or sucrose. Animals store carbohydrate as glycogen, while the plants store carbohydrates as starch or sucrose. Now, let's talk about the divisions under this kingdom. Unlike other kingdoms, we call the groups under the kingdom, we call them phylum or phyla, but under plants, they are called divisions, specifically divisions. Now, the divisions under kingdom Plantae include division Tracheophyta, division Bryophyta, and division Talophyta. So we'll be taking each of these divisions one after the other, starting from the lowest one, which is the division Talophyta. So we'll be talking about that in our next video or our next lesson. So see you next class.